Hi, I'm Tavleen, and I'm an eccentric scientist when it comes to quantum leaping. Today, I want to talk to you about something that someone wrote to me about a few weeks back. And they said they're trying robotic affirmations, they're trying gratitude, and they're trying so much more, but nothing is actually shifting. So, about 100 times in a day, they're repeating their affirmations, and yet things aren't changing. And trust me, I know what it feels to be in that boat because we've been told that, if you keep reaffirming and you keep repeating to yourself a new reality, then you will be able to shift your current one. If you hold the vibration of the future that you want to be in, then things will start to shift, which is why we do robotic affirmations. We read the prescription and do as told. We sit down and we repeat it while going about our day. We keep repeating to ourselves, I am lucky. Things are changing. I'm blessed. I'm successful. I am in a relationship. I am loved, and so on and so forth. Except the reality continues to show us that it's not true. Because when we say these affirmations repeatedly, then our body resists it. Our body says, it's not true. Why are you lying to yourself? Can't you see? It's actually not true. And there is just this disconnect which gets created between what we want and want so badly and what is. That is the disconnect in which we continue to live for years and sometimes decades. And nothing changes. Whereas everybody else seems to be getting ahead, everybody else seems to be getting the results they want. And so obviously, that is how we feel that there must be something wrong in us because we're not doing justice to it. We're not able to get the results. It is not delivering for us. The problem must be with me, because of which I am not getting the result that others are able to get it so effortlessly. That is a paradigm that I'm challenging today. Well, if you're doing robotic affirmations, if you're doing visualizations that are feeling forced, it is obvious that there are no results that you're actually aiming for. A major problem in this approach is that the more you want something else, the more you hate this current version of your reality because you want to change it so badly that what do you want to change? You only want to change things which are not good, which are not working out for you. So the more you want something, the more you hate where you are. And that is where you're not coming from the space of abundance, from the space of love, but you're actually coming from the space of lack. So you got to start accepting where you are. And again, this is easier said than done. I'm with you on this. So, what is the other problem? The other problem is that your nervous system is not aligned with your ideas, with your thoughts. You're in your mind, in your head so much, wanting something, cajoling yourself, begging the universe to give it to you, writing it down, consuming content, and just on this path. Whereas your nervous system is saying, well, wait, this is overwhelming. It's just too much for me. Where are we even going with this? Hence, that is where the alignment is not there. So we got to bring your nervous system from the freeze, flight, or fight mode to the calm mode, the relaxed mode, where it is actually ready to receive the results that it is asking for, where it is ready to receive opportunities that get you where we want to get. So it comes down to your nervous system and it comes down to feeling relaxed in the moment that you are. But how will you feel relaxed when you want things to change so badly that you're not focused on the present at all? Let's come back to feeling relaxed in the moment. Let's come back to the void. It is the place where you're not judging your reality, where you're not constantly questioning where you are, why you're here, and where you should have been instead. The could have beens, the should have beens, the might have beens. You really shut down all of that. You shut those thoughts and you say, well, this is where I am. It's okay. It's okay if I'm not where my friend is. It's okay if I'm not where I wanted to be. It's okay if I'm not where my 5-year-old version would have wanted me to be, or my parents would have liked me to be. It's fine. I haven't missed the train. I haven't missed the boat. I am where I'm supposed to be. I am doing exactly what I'm meant to be at this age, and that's all. And when you sit with that thought, your body will resist it. It will say, no, you're not. Your inner critic will shout at you, will jump back into action and say, you're so wrong. You can't be okay with it. Why are you being complacent? That's such a mediocre way of life. Well, it may be. Thank you so much. But do I need you right now? No, I don't need you right now, dear Mr. Inner Critic. Please sit down and have some coffee or maybe not coffee, actually have some chamomile teas because you need to relax, right? And just calm down because I don't need you to tell me where I should have been, where I could have been, and so on. There is no guidebook that I'm following here. I'm here to create my own path, which is not set in stone, which is not linear. I'm meant to change, evolve. I'm meant to learn my lessons. These detours are planned. The distractions are very welcome. I have taken the wrong routes because there were lessons to learn, there were things to do that I couldn't have learned by just being on a straight line path. And hence, this is where I am, and I'm completely fine with it. When you learn to be in that state of being relaxed, of being calm with where you are, not judging your reality harshly, not judging yourself harshly, is when you get into your spirit. You feel tapped in and tuned in. And when that happens, it's a beautiful, magical place to be because it is when your unicorn energy kicks in. You come into a state of inspiration. And now, whatever micro action that you take, be it writing down the new world order that you want to believe, be it saying it out loud to yourself, be it mirror work, be it talking to a friend, it comes from that space of inspiration. And then you're more present and your nervous system is in a state of relaxation. So please stop consuming content that is constantly telling you to do more, to hustle more, to grind. Enough of that. You've done it. Enough of that. You don't need that. What you need is to be tapped into your body. Somatic intelligence, your body's natural intelligence. It will tell you, it will guide you because it already has the guidance system. It knows where to send you, where to take you, and how. Would you please start relying on it more? And that will only happen when you get out of your own mind and you depend on your body and you allow it to lead the way. So say goodbye to the hustle, the grind, the action, the doership, and come back into being, come back into presence. Dump those thoughts that tell you you should have been elsewhere by now. Because this is exactly where you were meant to be, right now. This is your time. And with that, your body will start redefining the rules for you. So play a better game. You know how in game theory, you should know what game you're playing. Are you playing the game of winning, of being more successful than a friend, of being where your teenage self wanted you to be just because they were following madly the advice of their parents or their teachers and they were not in a position to set their own rules because for them success looked like a big car and a big house? But you've evolved. You're no longer that teenage version of yourself. So redefine the rules of the game. You cannot be playing the same game that you were once wanted to play when you were 13 years old. The evolved version of you understands a new world. It understands that success does not mean XYZ. It probably means ABC. And what is that for you? Only after acceptance, only after being in a calm state, your body will be in a position to guide you. Otherwise, it will always be in a fight or flight mode or freeze mode, which is where my body was for the longest time. And that is the foundation of quantum leaping. Really hope that this video helped you. Do consider subscribing to this channel. I will add this video to my playlist on quantum leaping and do comment below your thoughts. Goodbye.